Tardio on the right.
0-0-1.
I like it. I like it.
Well, it's been working so well in men's doubles. Why not in mixed? Why do you think they made the switch or the adjustment?
Well, Jessie likes, she's very comfortable on both sides, but she likes to play the left, and I think this might be a Gabe Tardio thing here, as he has just an absolutely rare skill set to be able to wreak havoc from a court positioning and a shot selection from the right side. I mean, I can count on one hand, maybe even less than 5 fingers, the players that are able to do that.
Jorja Johnson so solid on the right. I mean, and this season, they've taken such monstrous strides, taking Ben and Annalie Waters to 5 games on Championship Sunday not too long ago.
Uh-oh, that was the old head-high midcourt. And yeah, Jessie Irvine not a huge fan of unwinding the stack. So it looks like we're gonna have a half stack, but in a different style. Yeah, very unique.
Well, perhaps that variety might help them against.
Yes, you don't see a lot of teams line up like this, so it can get in your head a little bit and change the patterns and kind of the situations that you get in throughout the match. I mean, I have nowhere near the skill set that Gabe Tardio does, but some of my rare mixed double successes, I was playing the right side, and it would just throw the opponents for a loop, and it would take a while for them to figure out what was going on, as we see an absolutely nuked drive flat up high at the chest of Jorja Johnson. Nice shot from Jessie Irvine.
This 3-0 lead to start game 1. On the serve, though.
3-0-2.
I mean, that is a low backhand flip, completely inside out from Gabe Tardio at Jorja Johnson. It looked so easy the way he hit it. It is not.
Side out.
In the previous match, we had James Ignatowicz and Hayden Patriquin, who from that low position are almost always hooking that ball or pulling it cross court. So to go inside out with it is really good.
Second serve.
On the crash of JW Johnson. Second serve, still looking for their first point of the match.
0-4-2.
This quarterfinal action.
What a shot from Jessie Irvine, and just a fantastic start. And also just some of the havoc that the flick wizard JW Johnson creates.
4-0-1.
No one has seen that shot more than Gabe Tardio. So Tardio lined up in front of JW.
One's going down thanks to Jorja Johnson, but yes, Gabe Tardio and the Johnson family, very good friends. Dylan Frazier as well.
Yeah, let's why not? Let's round it out. We'll throw Millie Rain to the Johnson 5. There's only actually 2 Johnsons in the Johnson 5, but that's kind of what they were referred to.
I saw Millie Rain training with some tennis stars in pickleball recently.
That's wild power from a high backhand. The most difficult shot in pickleball to create a lot of pace. The high backhand, especially with one hand, and Jessie Irvine has it.
Nice finish from Gabe Tardio and the side out. This is the first ever meeting in this combination of mixed doubles players. Jessie and Gabe, though, first came together earlier this season in the busy Atlanta Slam. Oh, through the post.
Yeah, went for it. But you can even see they're usually very calm and collected are the Johnson siblings. Sometimes Jorja will get fired up, but they don't necessarily look flustered right now, but they're not exactly sure what to think about this alignment. There hasn't been a good bit of flow to the points so far in this match.
Point.
And just JW kind of changing direction for no reason there, other than Jessie Irvine will stay in the pattern all day and all night.
Side out.
We're on grandstand right now. The other quarterfinal matchup taking place. The 22 seed Pablo Tellez and Mari Humberg taking on the 10 seed Dylan Frazier and Hurricane Tyra Black. Keep you posted on those score lines.
Second serve.
You can throw up 2 screens. Pull up the YouTube stream and keep it right here on Pickleball TV. Why not?
Why not?
Side out.
Still no points for Jorja Kennedy Johnson. That's wild.
It's a weird vibe right now. And I think as the match progresses, it'll pick up and they'll kind of figure some stuff out. But
more of that, please.
Time in.
DJ, cue it up again. Next break.
Let replay. 6-0-1.
Pretty good look in the middle of the court. Nice read. Mentioned Gabe Tardio has seen that flick more than anybody. That one just a hair too much pace from JW. Yeah, that's really the only issue that Jessie has had to start this match is 2 fadeaway speed ups that she has hit well out. But the dink consistency and everything else has been spot on.
Second serve.
And she has that comfort level. Not only is she a consistent cross-court dinker from the left-hand side, she knows that her partner can handle a shot or a speed up from JW if she happens to leave a ball high. JW.
I like it.
1-6.
Not sure what accent we're going with.
I don't either.
I support it.
Point. Two, 6-2. Point.
Miss-hit return from Jessie Irvine, and
look who's watching.
3-6-2.
Hayden Patrickwood. Party of 1 at the upper deck. Those will be filled for Championship Sunday.
A nice counter from Jessie Irvine. That's a lot of raw power coming off the paddle of Jorja.
The torque from Jorja on her backhand dinks.
Yeah, she's got some special. She has a unique skill set. I mentioned the raw power, but some of the technique that she has and that ability to cover her body, you know, it's special. Jessie Irvine, a little small dip in level here. A couple missed returns and missed dinks in the last handful of points.
Close for Jorja Johnson. A little bit of steam now.
Oh yeah, Gabe Tardio a little late, lackadaisical getting forward.
4-6-1.
Jorja can put the ball away with the best of them.
Gabe Tardio taking over again.
Yeah, with the back, I mean,
second serve.
I always say he's all arms and legs, so he has that ability to reach in. And it's just coming at you from a weird angle. So create that offense with the low backhand and then swat it down on the forehand side.
Point.
And mixing of patterns here from Jessie Irvine. Early on, she was exclusively dinking cross court with JW, and now she's kind of mixing the ball back and forth
5,
and
6,
targeting
2.
Jorja.
Side out.
Nasty spots from Gabe Tardio.
He's so good at finding those.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about the inside out. He's come fully
6,
over
5,
in front
1.
of Jessie and just hit one up the line, and now he's rolling them cross court too. This is not a forehand, this is a backhand.
Second serve.
And a world-class one.
Gabe Tardio
6, 5,
according
2.
to the PPA Tour rankings, sitting at 19 right now in the race. And JW Johnson
Side out.
getting those hands going.
That's not going to get it done. It's one of Jessie's favorite patterns where she,
5,
when she
6,
is on the
1.
right, she will attack the right hip or shoulder of the fella in front of her and force that ball over to her partner. But you have to hit a better initial speed up than that last one.
Point.
I had to think at some point Gabe Tardio was going to overextend with how much court he's taking from the right side.
6,
That's what we
6,
saw
1.
there. Johnson's on the creep.
Second serve.
Just missed it by a couple inches. Little shadow swing there from JW. Didn't quite get the rotation and topspin
6,
on that
6,
flick
2.
that he wanted.
Wow,
Side
such
out.
a measured point all the way through until the end.
Yeah, that looks like what it's going to be it for Jessie. Okay, now Gabe's going over to
6,
the left
6,
while
1.
serving. So this we're going all over the place with these different lineups.
Point.
Yeah, that just wasn't a very good shot from JW. That's kind of something he's been trying
7,
to work
6,
into
1.
his game, is the attacks off of the bounce. I mean, what a move.
Point.
He just saw JW Johnson put his head down. Gabe
Timeout,
Tardio
receivers.
beelines
8, 6,
forward
1.
and picks that ball off. JW didn't even have any idea what was happening right there. What a read from Gabe Tardio.
Great read indeed, and it's rare to see JW Johnson.
Taking, like I
1.
said, that is when he's really grown leaps and bounds.
Point.
Yeah, I think right now, Jessie, just don't even worry about attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Just play super solid,
9,
win some
6,
dink
1.
rallies, and just give Gabe as many opportunities as possible to do something special.
Wow,
Like
Point.
that.
how does he
Game
get that?
point.
I mean, the power of Jorja Johnson, I mean, it needs to be noted. And
10, 6, 1.
I mean, look at this.
Tardio just flips it.
On what side of his paddle did that hit on?
Whichever.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
quarterfinal.
New ball, game 2.
We'll see how the Johnsons
Time
respond
in,
out of the break.
0-2.
Beautiful attacks from Jorja Johnson out of the gates.
Yeah, well, they respond well. I even think game 1 was a bit more lopsided than the score. Really, the only points were a couple missed returns from Jessie Irvine and a couple missed dinks in the heart of that game.
0-0-1.
So other than those 4 or 5 points, it was a pretty dominating performance.
Wow, Gabe Tardio winning that battle. Creeping over from the right all the way to the left, doesn't matter.
And as soon as he can't take one out of the air, he just takes a step back and rips one off the bounce with 2 hands. So much variety on the backhand from Tardio.
Speed up attempt by Jessie Irvine. She knows that wasn't the right play.
Right, I don't know if she has a back pocket in those shorts, but she needs to put that fadeaway attack right in there because this is not the team to do that against, Jessie.
And a pop-up cookie for Jorja Johnson. She'll eat it up. 2-0.
Yeah, especially, and granted, Jessie Irvine's speed up works on a number of players. Like I said, though, I just don't think this is the team. And when your partner is that hot, it's super important to notice the shot selection of the player when their partner is hot. Be consistent, be solid. You don't have to do anything special. If Gabe cools off, then Jessie needs to pick up the slack with some offense and possibly find some opportunities to attack. But until that happens, just be a rock out there.
Wow. Great defense from Irvine and Tardio, but Jorja Johnson hangs on for one more close.
And a little more pep in the step, too.
Yeah, a lot more.
They've kind of got used to it. And the unique format and lineup that Jessie and Gabe are using or have used a lot kind of stops working after a period of time, or you don't get that kind of surprise factor that you get when you first start with it.
Ooh, unlucky for Jessie Irvine off the tape.
Yeah, that's definitely a ball she needs to release on and go with power. That wasn't a speed up, that was more of a put away attempt.
2-2-1.
Nice play by J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, beautiful work. Always love to see those points where you're patient and collected and controlled from the back of the court. Work yourself forward and find some offense, defense to offense points. That's what pickleball's all about.
Every ball over to Jessie Irvine, and Gabe Tardio having a hard time getting in the mix.
Yeah, and I like Jorja finding some spots to attack straight up. Even if it's not an obvious spot, you got brother back up with the forehand in the middle, and Jorja's hand speed, I would definitely give her a bit of a favorite over Jessie Irvine in that situation.
And a switcheroo from Tardio and Jessie Irvine. Tardio on the left that time. Update from Grandstand, Adam. Pablo Tejas and Mari Humberg up a game right now on Dylan Frazier and Hurricane Tyra Black. Ooh, Jorja Johnson had the inside-out attack.
2-4-1.
Wow, speed up work that time for Jessie Irvine. Cleaned up by Gabe Tardio.
Yeah, exactly right. She was able to avoid the forehand of J.W. Johnson, who was thinking Jessie was going to go line or possibly go with the around the post. So good decision from Jessie, knowing that J.W. was out of position.
Wow, Jorja switches from slice to topspin so effortlessly on her forehand dinks.
Yeah, she can even short hop and half a volley those as well, so has all three options.
Chance to tie it here for Tardio and Irvine. Nice play by Gabe Tardio. That ball did not seem attackable. He somehow made it.
Yeah, great step over. So nice that he just has to take a little shuffle step over there in one lunge, and he's right where he needs to be.
4-4-2.
I don't expect Jessie Irvine to go away from that cross-court pattern anytime soon.
It's deep for Jorja. 1 point lead now to the 6 seed, Gabe Tardio and Jessie Irvine.
And it's unfortunate that that's not a huge part of Jorja's game, because I do think that lobbing cross-court to Jessie Irvine is a good option.
Ooh. Wow, that was great defense by Jessie Irvine.
Crazy stuff from Jessie. Two incredible digs. The second one right at her body. And then the backhand carve of J.W. Johnson sails well long.
And a 2 point lead now to Gabe Tardio and Jessie Irvine, looking to complete the Cinderella story. We'll see if they can get in there and pushing through to quarterfinals and maybe a semifinal here. What's the most impressive part about her performance here today against the Johnsons?
Just rock solid. Playing for the most part the right shots and the soft shot consistency, allowing Gabe Tardio ample opportunities to be aggressive like that there.
He is so incredibly talented. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, just elite hand speed.
I mean,
7-4-2.
He makes magic out of nothing. Oh, that time off the let cord. J.W. Johnson couldn't get a hold of it.
Those are always awkward off the let cord, but I just love it when the veterans hang around.
Yeah,
I mean, Jessie,
absolutely.
you know, she's been playing for 7 or 8 years. Oh, this new wave of talent's going to pass her by, and she's just running deep in tournaments over and over and over again.
In women's too, made it deep to the final in San Clemente not too long ago.
That's exactly right, with Tina Pisnik, I believe. So, yeah, it's great. It's great to see. Fresh. I mean, love the youngsters too, and the new waves of athleticism and talent. But you can't sleep on the veterans in this game.
Jorja Johnson changed up the pattern first, saw the opening, but Jessie Irvine was there.
Yeah, this is a wild thing to say, but in that pattern, when Jorja is cross-court dinking with Jessie and Gabe's in front of her, I think Jorja would prefer Ben Johns was in front of her than Gabe Tardio.
Really?
Because she seems to handle some speed ups in some of the firefights. She hasn't even tested Gabe. She wants no part of it.
That's a good point.
Not that Jessie has given her a lot of opportunities, but Jorja fires away on anyone.
That's a great point.
Even Ben Johns, but not Gabe Tardio.
Wow.
Side out.
It's just a force. I mean, that's what it is. That's the situation that they're in. They're getting outplayed right now, and sometimes when that happens, you look for something out of your comfort zone.
Oh my. Irvine and Tardio are playing near perfect right now. And I like seeing a smiley Jessie Irvine having some fun out there. I think the dance moves fueled this one, his performance so far. That one's not coming back. JW Johnson punishes the pop-up.
Yeah, but with how well they've played, sealing this game too is extremely important.
Yes,
you cannot give the Johnsons any extra time to find their game.
Great hits by JW Johnson protecting his backhand. Jessie Irvine almost got one through.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal stab by JW.
Yeah, you feel like if this goes 3, it's in favor of the Johnsons. But if Tardio and Irvine can find a way to do it in 2, that seems to be their winning ticket.
5-8-2.
Oh my! And a screech.
A squeal from Jessie, just protecting her torso thing as that ball was fired right at her. And Jorja has the right move. She has to cover the left with JW coming over. Jessie found the perfect sliver of court.
I mean, my goodness, Gabe Tardio. Did he have pizza before this one, too?
Seriously.
He's unbelievable.
Man, do they have pizza in the building?
My gosh.
9-5.
Casually ate a pizza before his gold medal winning performance in Kansas City, in case you're new to the reference. That's wide for Jorja Johnson. My goodness, unforced errors are rare for the siblings. And we have a match point on the side of Tardio and Irvine.
Second serve.
Pressure from JW Johnson, 1 match point saved. 1 more match point to go for Irvine and Tardio with a chance to pull the biggest upset of the tournament. Oh no, deep on the serve too.
5-10-1.
The moment escapes Tardio and Irvine. Serve would be long to me. And you can't go there on Jorja Johnson, locked and loaded.
Yeah, I think Jessie rushed it because she tried to call Gabe Tardio off of that initial drive that was going to go out. And I think that might have had something to do with that speed up.
Cleaned up by JW Johnson, and Tardio will walk to the bench immediately for a timeout.
Time in. 7-10-1.
Ooh. Unlucky off the tape for Tardio. What a play by Jorja Johnson.
Yeah, after Gabe neutralizes her initial speed up right here, she just goes right back to it to a different spot up the middle.
8-10-1.
It's a 2-point game. That is...
Second serve.
So Gabe is looking to protect Jessie, who actually was unwinding the stack, covers his line, and then finds offense in the middle.
Oh, such good dinking from Jorja Johnson. Just misses into the tape. And how about this? Adam Stone, Mari Humberg, and Pablo Tellez through to the semifinal. They will face the winner of this one. Match point number 3 here for Tardio and Irvine. Wouldn't that be a fun matchup? And another opening for Jorja Johnson.
I'll make a bold statement here.
Okay, yeah.
I think they need it right here. If they
don't
get it right here, I'm gonna say the Johnsons take the game.
I'm with you on that. Match point number 4. Gonna mix up the pattern first. Oh, Tardio with the counter. Thought he was gonna go bigger on the initiate, and what a performance. The Cinderella story unfolds. Jessie Irvine and Gabe Tardio are through to the semifinal with a win over the Johnson siblings. Who would have thought we would lose everywhere you turn in this beautiful state of Utah? As for the quarterfinal results, they call Gabe Tardio the Giant Slayer, and he was that here in Salt Lake City, as was Jessie Irvine. They joined myself and Adam Stone here to talk about it. Jessie, starting with you. You've been a part of this sport for almost a decade now. You know the highs and lows that come along with it. Where does this win stack in career wins for you with a win over the Johnson siblings?
Well, it's not a decade yet. You're making me sound really old here.
Nope,
I started in 2019, but yes, I've definitely been playing longer than these young kids coming up. But yeah, I love playing with Gabe. It's so much fun. You know, like we kind of just feed off of each other. You know, we're both out there trying to do things, and you know, we just set each other up for greatness, basically.
I agree. Gabe, you've been really balling out lately. I love watching you play, and I want to know whose idea was it to play you predominantly on the right, and what kind of skill set do you have that allowed you to be successful over there?
I think it was.
It was Gabe's idea.
Yeah.
It was your idea. And honestly, here's the thing though, I liked it. You know, I think it threw them off. It kind of kept things changing, and you know, I think a lot of teams, you know, go in with a certain kind of set strategy, and being able to kind of play both sides for both of us, I think really helped us kind of keep things fresh for the opponents and kind of keep them on their toes. But yeah, that was all Gabe's idea. He was like, before the match, he came up to me, he's like, "Jessie, how do you feel about me playing on the right?" And I was like, here. I took the band out of my shoe and I gave it to him. I was like, all you, take it, take that band.
Well, that was a lovely answer to Gabe's question.
I know, sorry.
It's all good.
He took a long pause there, so I wasn't sure if he actually had the answer, but I wanted to give him the credit for that, because I felt like he was trying to give me the credit, because he's such a nice partner, but I wanted to give him the credit on that one, because that was all his idea.
Like the broadcast pro that you are, Jessie. Gabe, we are known for pizza ahead of gold medal winning matches. What was the meal of choice ahead of this monstrous win over your buddies in the Johnsons?
So I had some noodles and some beef. So unfortunately, it wasn't a pizza, but you know, so we're in the finals. Pizza's only in the finals.
I love it. Somebody get this man some pizza and maybe a hairbrush too. You got that 18-year-old flow going. Hey, looks, you're rocking it.
Wow.
You are rocking it. Gabe Tardio, Jessie Irvine, moving on to the semifinal. We'll see you two later on tonight in our last semifinal match to go. Coming up next, it's Anna Brighton, James Ignatowicz taking on Jaume Martinez-Vic and Mary Brasha back into the semifinal. You don't want to miss it. Adam Stone will break down the matchup next.